Hello everybody, we are on episode 10 of Not Just a Pretty Face, and today we are going to discuss the new stress test that just became effective not too long ago on June 1st. So let's dive right into it. So the new stress test has officially begun. Now, what is a stress test? So the stress test came about in 2018 to cool down the real estate conditions because of this ever-increasing hot market, to help buyers and to help the conditions of the market. So a lot of people want to know, why is it called a stress test?
It sounds intense.
It sounds intense. Well, it's because it's literally a test, or how I like to put it, it's a set of rules that help qualify your mortgage with the new minimum qualifying rate. The new stress test affects uninsured mortgages and homeowners wishing to renew their mortgage. Essentially, it is put in place to make sure that eventually when interest rates do increase, that you are still able to afford your monthly mortgage payments. Due to the new stress test that came effective June 1st of this year, essentially you are able to borrow less. So now your purchasing power when going to transition to your new home is actually decreased between 2 to 4% with the new qualifying rate. So the new qualifying rate is 5.25%, or the rate offered by your lender plus 2%. Whatever one is greater, as opposed to the qualifying rate prior, which was 4.79%.
So let's do an example. A family with a combined household income of $100,000 who is looking to put a down payment of 20% into their next home with a 5-year fixed mortgage rate of 1.78%, amortized over 30 years, has a budget of $651,000 as per the 4.79% qualifying rate. Now that the qualifying rate has increased, their purchasing power has decreased. It is now $618,000. So the new qualifying rate is meant to protect the Canadian housing market when interest rates are at historic lows, which we are obviously experiencing now. And obviously when it's at an historic low, it's only going to rise from here. So it's supposed to protect you as a buyer to make sure that you do not default on your mortgage. That is why we have a stress test now, to make sure that you are able to afford your mortgage payments in the future.
Not just a pretty face. So I hope you all enjoyed episode 10 of Not Just a Pretty Face, when we take a deep dive. We take a deep dive and talk about the stress test that has been effective in the Canadian housing industry this year. So any more questions, please feel free to message us, DM us, and we have amazing mortgage specialists who could help you with this if you are thinking of purchasing a property.
Take care.